Oh,
Are we live? We're live.
we are live.
We're live. Yes?
We're not live. Are we live? Yes. We are live.
Welcome to the Mario Kart Deluxe 8 in-office stream. Wow, that's a good intro because we're live. My name's Rob Handler. Next to me is Joey Yee, and we will be commenting over, once again, our first in-house office tournament for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Wow. This is going to be fun.
How you doing? Interesting. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks. So we're going to get right into it. How this is going to go down is we have 8 total players. We're going to do 3 tournaments, if you will. One being the first 4 people. First place, second players will be determined. Those 2 will carry over to the final 3rd tournament where we will determine the first place winner. Magical.
Sounds awesome.
Does that make any sense?
It makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me.
Let's see if it makes sense to the audience.
Yes. So again, here's our first 2 races here. We're going to start off with 4 players. You have Callie, Michael, Gadge, and Ben. And then the next race, Randy, Will, Jake, and Justin. First place, second place will be determined, and they will combined into your 4-player final championship race. And here we go. First player there on the right, Callie, Ben, Gadge, and Michael on the left there. They're looking real tense. It's going to be an interesting race. Now, Joey, you are a very much experienced extraordinaire Mario Kart player yourself.
Yes, I am.
I'm going to be referring to you for a lot of the answers and questions that I will be giving to you.
Yes. Anything you have, any questions you have about what items, courses, just let me know.
You also have knowledge on a lot of these players and what kind of skills they possess. Is that right?
Some extent, yes.
That's great. That's all I wanted to hear.
I haven't seen everyone play, but the ones I have, they're probably going to be some of the favorites.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I think we're about ready to kick this thing off. So here we go. So what's going to go on here is
we already got some upsetting news here. So
what? What is that?
So so as far as the course is being picked, each racer will be able to pick their own, and then it'll randomize it from there. And it looks like
I see.
We got the Mario Kart 8 version of Rainbow Road.
Oh my God! It is in space. Look at this. So again, there we have Callie playing as Peach. Ben is Wario. Gadge being... Oh, we already have difficulty with Michael. What just happened there? I can't tell you.
We had a little communication error. I think we may have to... It's a good thing this happened very, very early in the match.
Well, there you go. We're gonna call that a false start. We're gonna have to restart that whole tournament. Wow, that's unfortunate. But things happen. A tire can blow out. Someone could need to use the restroom real quick. There's a variety of things that can affect a race. So
first of all, let's talk about the brackets.
I would love to.
In the first bracket right here, we have Callie, Ben, Gadge, and Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I know, Callie placed first in our preliminary tournament.
That is correct. We did have preliminaries.
Preliminary.
So what can you tell me about Callie?
She is probably one of the better players in the office. She's also very vocal when it comes to whether or not she gets second or third or anything other than first.
Oh, geez. She's already mugging
so
you right now,
you might be able
Joey.
to hear a couple things coming out from the racer area in the event that doesn't happen.
Okay. Now, do you know anything about Ben? Ben is wielding some shades, and he looks pretty threatening, if I do say so myself.
Intimidation factor.
Very, very much so.
I mean, if you can't see their eyes, who knows what they're going to do?
Yeah. So again, he's playing as Wario. Can you tell me anything about this character?
Which character?
Wario. And Ben combined.
Wario, along with some of the other bigger characters, is a heavyweight, and they tend to have a higher top speed, lower acceleration. So they, it takes them a little while to get up to that speed, but once they're there, they can just cruise along. And as far as their drifting capabilities, it's a little more slidey. So it might be difficult depending on which which courses we end up seeing.
Very interesting. And next we have Gage here. Gage is rocking Roy, Koopa Troopa.
Very similar to Wario in that he's a heavyweight. But I believe I don't know the exact numbers, but I think he actually might be one of the heavier ones. Probably like the super heavyweights among those classes.
Okay. And Michael is rocking Rosalina. Is there any stats you can tell me on Rosalina?
Yes, Rosalina, despite being a woman in this game, she's actually also one of the heavier ones.
Get out.
Because she's probably I believe she is the tallest character if they were to all stand up in a row.
And that would make sense as far as you said top speed is something to look for with heavyweights, but does her height, is that play in the factor of maybe
possibly being able to see what's ahead of you? But typically no.
Okay. So yeah, again, we are about to cut to the race. I believe we had some hiccups here in the start of the last one. And we're gonna get right into it. How have you been liking Mario Kart? You play a lot yourself?
I played a lot of 8 on the Wii U. I haven't played that much of the Switch version, but it's looking pretty fun. The fact that each person can now get their own screen is key. Is key, I think.
Right. I myself tried out playing split screen on the Switch screen itself. That is very difficult. It works, but it's real tough on the back.
When you only have maybe 3 inches of viewing space.
Okay, well, it looks like we're about ready to go. They're now voting for the courses to be played at random. It's a voting process, but I believe we can cut to now the game feed and see what's actually going on here. Again, if you're just joining us, this is our in-house Mario Kart Deluxe tournament. We're back in it. Already some smack talk is happening. 2, 1. And they are
looks
off!
Looks like Callie and Ben got the boost at the beginning. Gage and Michael are a little bit further behind, both in 3rd and 4th place, respectively. But everything seems to be going pretty well, except for Gage flying off the course right here.
That's not what you want to happen in the beginning stages of a race.
So Callie is in 1st place, as usual. And if you'll notice, she's actually carrying the banana behind her, protecting her from any shells or any other projectiles that may be shot in her way.
Very much an old-time 1st place tactic for Mario Kart.
Yeah, so she's cruising. Let's see whether or not she actually... Oh, she did not take the shortcut here. But it seems to be okay. There doesn't seem to be any threat nearby. Yep, no one. She's cleared everyone by a good quarter of a mile, maybe.
Now, tell me more about this shortcut. Is that something that is a vital route you want to take? Is that going to shave off some seconds?
The shortcut that I was mentioning is close to the end of the round, end of the course,
Gotcha.
And you kind of use the height. Oh, Ben tried to get that corner, but he fell off.
That is a shame. That's going to put him in 6th place.
Near the end of the course, there's a high. You have a little bit of a high ground, and if you jump off of that, and you can skip 1 or 2 turns at the very end.
Oh,
it's a little risky because you can't actually see where you land, so you kind of have to trust. So let's see if Gage right here will take it. No, he does not.
He does not take it. Gage is playing again the Koopa Troopa Roy.
Yes.
Yeah, who is... are there different classes as far as weights? Like, is there a super heavyweight? Is there a heavyweight?
I believe Roy is a heavyweight, and then his brother, I'm blanking on the name, but he is...
They all look alike.
Yeah, they all kind of look alike. They have the shells in the back, but he is rocking the star right here, and
let's hope that
decides to use it here to clear the jump.
To make up for the time lost after that unfortunate spill off the track. We're cutting back now to... No, this is still him. That was a little deceiving.
No, this is Ben right here. Yep. He is in 8th place right here.
Oh. That star threw me off. Looked like they both had one.
Looks like he got a golden mushroom, though, so he can... runs over a banana.
So as a Mario Kart 64... Oh, and that's going to be Callie, 1st place. Wow. And you said that's not too surprising.
Not too surprising. As far as everyone else...
Ben, those shades are looking real great. Callie giving some. Oh, now we have Smack talking. This is unfortunate. We're coming right back here.
Looks like everyone was a little bit further behind.
And that's going to be race 1 of 3 more.
We got Callie and Gage taking the advantage in the first round. With Michael and Ben getting, I think, 11th and 12th place respectively.
Okay.
It's going to take a very, I don't want to say a miracle, but it's going to take a couple good races for them to catch up if they want to get advanced to the second round.
It was quite the difference there in places, wasn't it?
Yeah.
10th and 12th. Those are different numbers from 1.
Although they do have 1 in them. They're much further down in the rankings.
Okay, so they're going to have to make quite the comeback, and that was again. What were those places respectively with the players?
I believe it was first place, 7th place for Gage, and then Ben and Michael were 11th and 12th respectively.
Gotcha. So Gage is going to need to do some work if he is expected to make it out alive. Because again,
as far as the points go, first place will get 15, and then we'll go 12. 10 or 9, I believe, all the way down to 11th and 12th, which are 1 and 2 points.
Gotcha.
So they have a long ways to go, but they can still do it.
Gotcha. And we're off. Callie with a very, very great start.
She's taking both the boosts off the shortcut right there.
Wow,
and
right on top.
She's deciding to go on the top.
Or did she?
She says it's not her normal cart.
She is now complaining about her cart, which is a...
Despite being in first place, she has all the complaints in the world. First place problems, I say.
I would say so, too.
And she decides to go up on the left to get the boosts there, avoid the cable car along the way.
And again, I think some of the rules that were set were that all players are to be using the standard loadouts for both carts and if they decide to use bikes.
Right.
Well, that's great.
Well, we got Michael in second, but he does get hit by a couple of stray fireballs there.
Michael throwing some smack. A lot of smack going on
He's
here.
inked, but he decides to go for the shortcut, and he makes both of them. And then up on top of the tent he goes.
Oh, very well put together track.
Oh, you see right there, he could have actually knocked Roy, who is Gage right here, out if he holds a banana behind him.
Sure. More precise, if you will.
But Gage decides to speed through, and he just barely makes it.
Some sheer talent right there, if I do say so myself. He is in third. He's going to need to work his way towards
Callie,
first.
surprisingly, is in fourth place.
No, this is actually a lookalike, I believe, Joey. This is this is not Peach. Callie
that
is Peach.
is Rosalina. Sorry for my mistake.
It's okay. We are there, and
she
there's
is.
Callie
First
in
place.
first place. She wanted to make that clear, and we heard her.
So with 2 items, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they now have double item boxes, which
I see
will give you 2, either in this case for Callie, a coin and a banana.
So you can kind of predict or utilize the strategy more so if you have an idea of what your next item is going to be.
We got Michael,
Very interesting.
fourth place, trying to close some space out between Gage, I believe, who is in third. Oh no, Ben is in third. No, he is in second now.
Wow.
So if he can avoid that red shell, it looks like it's going to be close.
Oh, that's gonna
Does he inch his way in?
Ooh. Oh my God, Joey, explain to me what just happened there. That was insane.
That was very close. So Ben, coming around the very final turns of this course, had a red shell right on his tail. He used up all his mushrooms, but he was able, even getting hit by it, he was far enough ahead in second place to close out the match there. So that will get him quite a few points. And as you know, he did get one of the last places in the last round, but he's back up. He's slightly more back up on top now.
That's good. Yeah, that last race seemed to be a lot more tighter. I think people are now, loosening up their tires, so to speak. And, A little cheerer there on the far left, Michael.
Which one we doing?
We turn up the music for this one.
I hate
Oh,
this
yeah, like
one.
that?
Having some fun there. They're saying turn up the music, but we're not going to do that.
We got them picking the courses now. Let's see what we got.
So again, I was Callie in first place last there.
This is Big Blue.
Oh, Big Blue.
So this is the F-Zero track.
I was going to say, that's familiar.
And compared to most of the other tracks, this one is actually a single race all the way through to the end. There are no laps.
Oh, wow.
And there is a lot of stuff going on. So you have little boosts right here. You got the coin strips on the side. You just run right over them. They'll give you maybe about 4 or 5 coins. Stay on it the whole time.
Very reminiscent of the actual F-Zero track. We're zooming in here on Ben.
I believe that is... Yeah, is that Ben?
I believe that is Ben.
Yes.
And Ben was unfortunately robbed of his first place position last race. We'll see if he can make some lead here.
All right, we got them going over the coin strips. He does have 10 coins, so he does get that little boost there of speed.
Yeah, tell me more about these coins.
So coins, Callie has 9, and what?
You can look there on his face. He looks like a 7th place player.
That's a 7th place smile right there.
That is, it happens.
I'll stay way back in
He
front.
says he used to be Drift King, but apparently not in that last race. That was quite the turnout. So explain to me now who we got here as far as our prospective first and second players.
Why are you doing the
Really?
freaking
I believe Callie, even if she gets last place here, she might actually be able to advance to the next
Still
round.
carry on.
As far as second place, as far as the second person to get through next round, it looks really close. Ben took Ben took first and second in both the last races, and Gage, he might need to knock him down a little bit further, past at maybe 4th or 5th place in order to advance. So it's going to come down to those two as far as the next person to go.
Gotcha. It looks like the race, I believe, has just kicked off. And we're going to cut
get
to
it
that
on our monitor
in a quick second once the feed is in. And it's in.
Yep.
There we go.
Heard right is the Sunshine Airport.
Oh, wow.
And so this has us racing through the airport.
I'm not an FAA expert, but this seems like a very interesting race to have here.
So we have a little spiral going up into the air and then coming back down onto the runway. So we got Callie and Ben both in first and second place respectively. Gage not too far behind. He pulls up in third. And then Michael a little bit lagging behind in sixth. But everyone gets hit by a lightning bolt. Woo!
To my understanding, we had some technical problems in the back. So if you were watching and wanted to know exactly who won the last race, that's Ben. Ben was first. Callie was second. And remind me the other. I know Michael was in 7th in the last one, and then what was
Gage
Gage?
was in third.
Gage was in third, right there.
So Gage right here, he is in 6th. He actually just got his bomb taken away.
Oh no!
By a boo, and so boos are new to Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Excuse me.
Gotcha.
He's trying to make up the time with a couple of mushrooms. He's got a star right behind him on his tail.
Look at that.
So he's gonna want to watch out for that.
He sure is.
Callie once again is she's cruising along in first place. No one in sight behind her.
Wow. We'll see if she can keep that going.
Here's Ben. He's close. He's getting a little close. He's trying to close some space on this.
He's got some green shells.
He's got a green shell. 3 green shells. As well as a red shell. I don't know if he should be holding on to these green shells too much because
I was thinking that.
But the thing is, he is in second place, which if he stays there, it could guarantee him the second round.
Gotcha. So what we're really looking for is the second place turnout, right, between Gage. That's
Michael.
gonna be a brutal setback.
Ooh.
Hot diggity damn.
So it looks like it sounded as if Ben was closing in on Callie with the red shell.
Oh, Mama Joey, this is looking real tense.
He's trying to go past the luggage.
And
There you go, Ben with the photo finish.
Wow.
Pulls ahead. Now let's see if we can take a look at the results screen for this.
We'll have to cut to that in a second. There might be some prep, but holy God, Mother Mary, Joey, that was a tight
Ben
Very close.
clutching his necklace.
race. Yeah, clutching his. Oh, it's a shaking of hands. It's a shaking of
between
look
the
at
two
this.
winners and also the two losers.
The team spirit and the appreciation is adorable. Wow. So that's going to be Callie in first. Behind her is Ben Jonka. And he's going to be, her and Callie are going to be the two who are going to advance into our final race. But that's going to be after our upcoming race, which is coming in a second. We have our contestants filing in a sec. But Callie, why don't we have her come up on the hot seat here and ask her a couple questions. So there you go.
Before we talk to her, though,
Yes.
just wanted to go quickly. Gaj and Ben, valiant effort. Gaj made it really close at the end. He could have taken, possibly could have taken the second place in this match, but good for them for keeping it competitive.
And a very charming thing to say. I agree wholeheartedly. But here we have first place, Callie, from the last series of races there. Callie, what was your secret?
I picked the court, so I picked Rainbow Road first, and that one won. I was the only racer in that bracket who wasn't a heavy, and so I had better drifting capabilities, and so I was able to outdrift them.
Yes, because as we know, Rainbow Road, especially the Wii U version, is a twisted, both figuratively and literally, a twisted map.
It's a turn fest, if you will.
There's a lot of drifting involved, and that's my preferred way to race. So, yeah, that's what I went with.
At any moment, were you afraid?
No.
Wow.
That
Maybe
confidence right there.
Maybe for a second when Ben was doing really well on Big Blue, but nah.
Okay. Well,
I'm a little worried about the next
was
one.
in the
You're a little
bag.
worried. Gotcha. Okay. Well, is there anyone in the next lineup of players that are you worried about?
Randy, for sure.
Randy, there on the
Randy.
right. He is. Oh, look at that
He's
intimidation.
watching
Oh,
you.
he's mean
He is-
mugging me.
He's watching. As we get things going there in a second.
So actually, let's do, before they start, a quick rundown of their characters that they'll be playing.
Sure. We have Randy here on the right, playing as Shy Guy. We have Justin playing as Villager.
Male
Very
or female?
Male.
Villager.
Okay. Jake.
Boy villager.
Is the light blue Yoshi. Interesting. We'll see if that color has any effect.
It
And Will-
certainly matches his shirt.
Okay. And Will playing as green classic Yoshi. I wonder if these two are going to butt heads, being the same type of animal.
And almost the same height, too. Fun fact, Will actually he made the qualifiers because I wasn't able to do
Interesting.
I was unable to attend. So hopefully he'll race in my name and do me a solid.
Okay. Well, Callie, thank you so much for joining us and giving a little tips and tricks on how you were able to achieve your first place. We look forward to seeing you race in the final tournament.
Looks like they're starting off Moo Moo Farm from, I believe this was
64.
Was it the 64 version? Maybe not 64, but there
It was
will
in
be
64.
We will see cows. We will see we will see the Monty Moles popping up.
And we'll also see which one of these players is the best at milking first and second.
Ooh. One thing to notice, there are no heavyweights in this group whatsoever.
Good eye.
So we'll see possibly fewer instances of them sliding off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
A little more tight controls. Oh, looks like Shy Guy and Yoshi are butting heads a little bit.
And tight controls is definitely something you would want in this, because I'm seeing a lot of unruly, pesty gophers popping out in the track. Do you know anything about these gophers, Joey?
Yes, the Monty Moles or moles. They'll be digging through the ground, popping up a couple times. But the racers will be able to use their trails that they leave behind as boosts. So as you
Gotcha.
can see here, if Randy will take the nope, he misses it altogether.
misses it.
But right here, he's able to jump off it, get a little speed boost.
Oh,
Did
would you
two
look at
times
that.
there. Comfortably in second place. Not sure who's in first. Oh, Justin is in
Villager.
first. with the villager holding the banana behind him. He has a second banana on deck just in case he gets hit by a shell here. He's trying to navigate through these pesky cows.
Look at the wind flapping through his hair.
Drops a banana, picks up a second item, which will be a coin. He does have 10 coins, so he does have that slight speed boost, but he tries to go for the Monty Mole jump and misses the first one, gets the second one. And it looks like Randy is right behind him on his tail, but Blue Yoshi right here, who is Jake, is in 5th place. Gets hit by a red shell, and Will zooms ahead.
His arch nemesis brother takes it from him. Wow.
Nails him with the red shell. Takes 4th place.
Takes third place, right?
Is it 3rd place?
I believe so. So that would be Justin in first, Randy behind him, Will, and then Jake.
4th place in the match. 3rd place within the group here.
Wow, that was an interesting
tight
race.
one.
So that was one of 4 races. We'll be jumping into the second race.
Looks like Randy is they're picking the matches right now, and it looks like he might have gotten Dragon Driftway. Am I correct to say that, guys? So that is one of the new DLC tracks that was released
fantastic.
a couple years ago for Mario Kart 8, and it is a twisting. It's pretty twisted.
Oh wow, it looks twisted.
Very similar to the
Rainbow
Wii version of Rainbow Road.
Gotcha. And they are off.
Well, Will he misses the boost. So does Justin. So they are in 4th and 6th place here. So Dragon Driftway is I feel a lot harder than the Rainbow Road, mostly because if you can see they go in and out between these little pagoda sections. Shaped like a dragon. And it can be a little bit difficult to see because there's a lot of brown going along. There's a lot of twisting, turning, going upside down. But if you see Jake right here taking this boost, hopefully with a mushroom, he wants to be very careful just to make sure to boost along the straightaway, just like that. Get a couple jumps in along the way.
Oh.
He's got a green shell, but he's not protecting himself here. Looks like he got out right before red shell was about to hit him.
You may have just reminded him.
Yeah. Randy's in 1st place. Got a banana protecting his butt.
So it really seems like, at the moment, Randy and Justin are really kind of butting heads here.
Yeah. Well, actually, Justin's in 5th, trailing behind Will. Oh, no, that's not Will. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That is Jake here. And Justin decides to go over the grass. Hopefully, didn't lose too much speed there. Okay, Will's got a couple of mushrooms to help him out in this corner, but he is in 7th place.
7th place. That's not too great. We'll see if he can change
triple
that
mushroom
number.
and a star on deck, but he falls off. Randy comfortably in 1st place.
Oh!
Will says he has not played this track before, which is going to be...
you don't want that going into a race.
Looks like a 1st place. 1st place got hit by both a lightning bolt and a blue shell.
Oof.
Coming for you, Randy.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like Jake is coming for 1st place with a red shell and a mushroom.
Oh, and he knocks him.
No, he didn't. He had that mushroom. Looks like he had a mushroom in 1st place.
Oh,
I'm sorry, a banana to protect himself in 1st place.
that is bananas.
And he has a green shell and a mushroom. And a banana. I'm sorry, I'm getting my mushrooms and bananas mixed up here. I'm just a little hungry.
Yeah, you're making me hungry. Hungry to see what this turnout's going to be.
All right, we got Justin 2nd place. He's trying to catch up. Trying to catch up to Randy here. A couple bananas and a green shell might not be able to do it. So he just throws it behind him and he takes 2nd place while Randy takes 1st. Looks like...
That's a good track, everybody. What a great track.
Looks like Jake took 3rd place.
Okay.
And Will... I'm sorry, he is still finishing the race.
Well, as we do know that Will, more or less, is a filler.
He was my filler.
That's
So
right.
I'm getting a little disappointed seeing him finish in last place.
And that is a shame. But that's why you're here, because you are an expert on Mario Kart, if you will.
You can say
Okay. But you felt the craving of the course, the smell of the rubber.
Ooh, looks like Randy is. It sounds as if he is trying to throw a wrench into all these problems. He's getting into Justin's head.
Oh, God.
Choosing Dragon Driftway again. Now, there are no limits to how many times they can each pick a course.
Oh, gosh, that is cruel.
So if they get it again, that could be in Randy's favor, but it sounds like it was something else. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief collectively.
Right. It seems like Randy is not afraid to get his hands dirty. And
Ooh,
he's going
looks
to...
like,
Well,
this
what we
is
got here?
a Wario Mountain.
Wario Mountain. I didn't know he had a mountain.
Yeah, he bought it with the money that he made from the Coliseum.
Oh.
From the 64 version. And right here, again, similar to Big Blue, it is one race all the way down to the bottom.
So you're really going to want to know these races.
Yes. So
you're telling me.
There's plenty of shortcuts, plenty of alternate routes you can take.
Oh.
The first shortcut is coming up here in a couple of turns.
Okay.
We'll see if anyone is risky enough to take it. Randy seems like he could.
Oh, Randy is
he smashes
possibly
into a couple
drunk. I did
walls.
see him with
Let's see Jake.
a flask of vodka
Jake
earlier.
decides to not take it. Randy also decides not to take it. Justin decides to not take it. Maybe Will. Nope, he also skips it too. Considering that they're all in the top 4 spots, it's a good decision to keep it kind of close. Don't risk anything too soon.
Sure.
And Will with the 3 shells, 3 red shells, and 3 mushrooms on deck.
Ooh, that's sitting pretty. Would you say so?
So he's got a lot of firepower. I believe that now would be a good time. Oh, he uses it on the CPU. But he'll see if we'll see if he can get close enough to make it effective on the other 3 racers.
Gotcha.
So we got Jake. Actually, he is in
I
first
think
place.
I saw him jump on a shortcut there. If you would call it that, it looked like some. He was going off the slopes.
Yeah, it looks like he was able to speed through the snow a little bit, avoid some of the trees, and it looks like we have a blue shell coming up. Jake decides to
pull a Sonny Bono there.
He gets red shelled, bananaed.
Eesh. He's gonna want to make up, maybe possibly take some of those shortcuts if there are any more.
And Randy he pulls ahead in first, but looks like it's neck and neck right here. We got a blooper spraying a little bit of ink on the side. Now the ink actually, in addition to it tasting good and reducing your visibility, it does actually make you slide around a little bit. So
it's kind of a good thing.
I would say if you like taking turns into walls, it can be a good thing.
Oh, okay.
But you want to avoid it mostly. It's like Randy got the sound thing. I forget. Name is and he uses it.
Oh God!
What is this?
Wow.
Oh, that's first for Randy. That's third for Justin. Jake gets second.
That was something that
You've never seen that?
I haven't seen that before.
Oh, do tell. What exactly did we witness?
So pulling up on the second to last curve, Randy had a little sound bomb, which basically creates a sound wave in a short radius around you.
Okay.
Destroying any projectiles and knocking anyone out. So he was able to use it right as a red shell was going to hit him, and also knock away Jake into second place.
Oh my!
And in addition to that, everyone got hit by a lightning bolt right at that same time. So there was no way for him to recuperate and maybe throw a shell at him when the lightning bolt just destroys it all.
Wow! Again, Randy playing dirty.
And Callie seemed to be she was accurate in saying that he's someone to worry about.
Oh gosh, that is super interesting.
So I believe that race was Randy in first. Jake actually took second on that, even though Justin was close on his tail in third place. And Will, again, somewhere in the back.
In
the rear end of the pack.
It seems unfortunate for Will because it doesn't seem like he'll be able to do anything.
Yeah, he may not be able to advance, but he will be able to play. What's the term for it? Just ruin everyone else's day.
Oh, sure. He could take some revenge out, if you will. Now, as far as our placings currently, we have one more map left, one more course. Mm-hmm. Where are we standing? We have Randy is in first, I believe.
I believe Randy's in first.
Okay.
Justin is in second.
Okay.
I want to say he's in second by a very slim margin, and Jake is right behind him.
Okay, so for our viewers, really want to keep an eye on Jake and Justin, who are battling for second, because as we know how this tournament is going to work out, first and second players in this race of the 4 will be advancing into our final race.
That's right.
Which currently has Callie and Ben from the previous lineup of races. And now I believe we are picking the next map, but it's unclear. Oh, it's okay.
Looks like they're rejoining the room.
Okay.
We'll be back shortly to the feed. One thing I did want to note is that even though Will might not be able to advance, he can pick and choose who he wants to attack. So if he decides to stay a little bit further in the back, he might be able to, collect those
Stars, those lightnings.
those stars,
yes.
the lightnings, the 3 red shells, the boos, even the blue shell.
Sure.
He can decide if he gets a blue shell while in the back of the pack. He can decide who he wants to throw it to, depending on who's in first at the time.
Wow. And it's interesting to think that, he could kind of single out some of these players, could he not?
He can be the deciding factor in who gets first, second, and third.
Wow, that's a lot of power if you really think about it. Who do you think, as far as prospective lineup here? So there we have Randy on the right, who's currently in first, Justin there, and Jake, who are... looks like I got the numbers here. Standing currently is Justin. Actually, it's the lineup as you see it. First on the right, second, third, and fourth. And they'll be racing once to decide who of these two will advance. Wow. So yeah, it definitely looks like Justin and Jake will have to, as they are friends, they might have to pull out a knife and backstab one another in order to advance. So
Backshell each other.
Backshell. Thank you. Very nice. But yeah.
So as far as the standings, looks like Justin has 37 points here, and Jake a little bit further behind than I originally thought with 28. So as far as standings go, Jake is going to have to put Justin way behind in order for him to have enough points to advance. With a 9-point difference, he needs at least to get in second with Justin to be maybe around 5th or 6th. Looks like we got the Mushroom Kingdom stage here.
Very reminiscent of
Toadstool Castle.
A little reminiscent here of Royal Raceway from the 64.
No, it is Royal Raceway.
Excuse
It's
me.
Actually,
it looks identical now that I
It
really
is
think
identical.
about it. Oh my God!
all right, we got everyone staying pretty close together, first through fourth here, with Randy again being in first, but Justin speeds ahead.
Randy in fourth. That's very unlike Randy. He might be drinking again.
Whoa, he crashes
look-
into a wall here.
Again, earlier I saw Randy drinking a gallon of vodka, pure vodka. We'll see if that has some sort of
Which
play
is funny
here.
because he usually drinks 2
Yeah.
every morning.
I noticed that.
As far as his placement goes, he really doesn't have too much to worry about, considering that Jake is a little bit further behind. But if he does get last place by some magical forces happening on this course, he could be in trouble. But I feel like he's a solid enough racer to get at least within the top half. He's currently in 4th.
He is definitely currently in 4th. But he's packing 6 red shells. We'll see how he uses them.
That's 3, by the way, Rob.
No, 6. He's got 3 more. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I'm just seeing numbers.
Oh, he gets 2 of them just shaved off by that bullet bill. And it looks like there's a blue shell coming in, zoning in on whoever's in first. I'm sorry, Jake. Your time in first place may be up. And he slows down a little bit, hoping to catch whoever's in second place. But Justin was a little bit further behind, and he knocks him out with a red shell to add insult to injury. And he takes first place with Jake trying to make up that lost time.
Giggity. Justin now taking first. And we are on the last lap.
So we got a blooper coming in, inking everyone, and also lightning bolts. The CPU knows what's up.
That's a double trouble.
All right, Randy with 3 mushrooms here, and he could use it to speed ahead of Will, who has a piranha plant.
Oh, Randy getting off the track there because he's confident his mushrooms will. Oh, but he slowed down a little bit. Jay coming in first, which is. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, no, he got second.
This is gonna be really, really close. Everyone is with first, second, and third are within maybe a couple seconds of each other. Justin runs off the grass, into the grass a little bit, but he does have a green shell behind him to protect him.
Oh, he used it. It sure did protect him. He is right around get that bird off the track because Justin is taken first. Behind him. Oh, wow. We're cutting to this.
Second.
We should probably cut to the speed because I want to see who is going to take second. And who is it?
All right, let's add up the points, see who we have.
15.
What did Randy get?
12. No, I got 12. 10. I got third.
We're tallying up who's going to take second.
Not enough. I didn't see.
So it appears as if we had a little connection error earlier on, so we wanted to make sure we got the scores down before we advance to the next race. So we have Nick, Margarita, tallying the points, and we will find out officially, even though it's based on their reactions, it's we might already know.
Joey. I'm being told it's a tie.
It's a tie.
What? We got to get some. What's going on here? Justin and Randy.
Looks like Justin and Randy are our top two.
Okay. Well, it makes sense to me as Justin. Well, so the confusion here was that, oddly enough, our first and second players were tied. So you two are actually equals.
I was really nervous going into this. Because I think out of all of the tournaments so far, this is probably one of the more balanced ones. Jake has put in a lot of hours. Will is a wild card. And Randy... So we race in the office. We raced when Mario Kart 8 came out. We've been racing since this one. And sometimes Randy beats me. Sometimes I beat Randy. I feel like it was pretty balanced.
I mean,
Back and forth.
That's a slight exaggeration. I beat Justin all the time.
man.
And today he got lucky. But I think really the real competition here is us against Callie.
No, I think the only competition is who's going to come in second. That's the big question.
Yeah. I mean, she's not here. We should totally just sabotage.
She is here now. She just walked in. So
Oh, wait.
She's coming in right
why
now.
would you even say that?
I don't know.
That's just really bad.
You can take out the battery from her controller.
Yeah.
wow, you guys are really going to play it dirty, huh? Are you telling me that you're going to team up on Callie to bring her
If there were a
out of first?
possibility, if we could do that, yes, I would 100% do it.
There are ways you can do that, though.
You could sabotage Callie.
How
Is
can
what
you
were
sabotage
saying.
somebody in the race?
Well, not sabotage,
I
but you
need
can.
pointers.
There are methods to target first place. You know, make sure whoever's in second doesn't get hit by whoever's in third. You can kind of communicate that to each other. Not saying that I endorse that, but it is something that is possible considering that we're all in the same room together.
So the point is really just to gun for Callie when she's in first place and make sure that she gets knocked down.
Oh, hi,
True.
Callie.
And that
Oh, sorry, I
might,
didn't- were you there the
based
whole
on her
time?
performance so far, that might even it out for all you guys.
So,
like-
from here on, is it 2v2? Or, so we're not doing any 4v4 matches?
Oh, we're
No,
doing
no,
4v4.
It's 4v4, isn't it? So
This is it.
right? This is it.
Not 4v4 per
this is
se.
the last
What is Mario Kart
This is-
if not 4v4?
This
I mean,
is
sorry, four player free for all.
Yeah.
That's right. And right now we have our final 4 races with, as you can see there, Callie, Justin, Ben, and Randy. It's gonna be heated. It's gonna be nasty. Gentlemen, thank you for giving your input on those last races. But now we're getting to it because dude, pull that out again. Yeah. Okay.
Depending on the winner of this, they will be crowned champion.
Wow. Or queen. Wait, you said
Champion
crown.
or queen
What? I thought you said king.
will not be kinged. They will be crowned.
Look at
Just
that.
like that.
I'm super excited to see where this crown will be landing on which noggin of these 4.
So
Players.
who do you believe, Rob, will take this?
Well, I'm hearing a lot of players, even Randy and Justin, who are known to talk smack. They both seem pretty terrified of Callie. So if I were a betting man, I would put 100 clams on Callie. But it's a lot of clams.
That's a lot of seafood. A lot of bivalves right there.
It is. Now, where do you think? Where do you think this crown is going to land? You're thinking.
I'm thinking.
You're really
I'm
thinking.
My first instinct would be to say go with the favorite. You know, she has proven herself worthy several times over in the office. But after talking to Justin and Randy, you know, I feel like they're cooking something up.
Oh, they're cooking.
They
I
might
like
be
that.
cooking. And as far as Ben goes, you know, he seems to be I feel like he has something of his own.
Yeah, those shades he's wearing are Oh wow, and look at that charm. There is something about Ben that's an underdog, isn't there? I mean,
Yeah,
he
there's
is
something in the first round with him. He got pretty close with Gage. Taking like second and third place. Them switching off a little bit.
Already, we're having some disagreement on the voting process for the races up ahead. They're voting on the first race, and it looked like
Justin raised his arms in triumph because
I can only imagine
might
that
have
he
gotten
picked
his
something,
race, yeah.
something that he's happy with. Maybe a. What?
looks like
He's just happy to be there. As well. Oh, TikTok clock! That is a really awesome Mario 64 map.
It's a DS version.
It's the DS version. Excuse me. I'm just thinking of Mario 64 because I adore that game.
Okay, so
And
we
we're
got
off.
we got a lot of moving parts. This does take place inside the giant clock, presumably. So we got gears, we got faces, we got little bells going off all at the same time. A lot of things going. Callie with the question, where is everyone?
Oh, Callie is talking mad smack. She's asking, where is everyone else?
So she
She's holding first place.
She's got a banana, and she had 2 bananas to deter both the red shells that were thrown at her,
Yow.
keeping her in first place. And she does have a bomb. Looks like she decided to just let it go as opposed to keeping it behind her, and it worked in her favor.
Wow.
You can't keep a bomb.
You can keep a bomb behind her. She had once believed that she couldn't, but now that she has this information, which is funny because she somehow got a bomb in first place. I'm not sure how that happens, but
Hacks.
Justin claims hacks.
We're hearing hacks. That is a rough word to toss around, but it's being tossed because it's a heated race already.
Looks like-
Callie coasting in.
Ben coming in, or he is close behind her in second place with a red shell on deck. And he decides to hold on to it for a little bit.
Interesting. We'll see how that plays
Her
out.
without a shell or any banana to protect her.
I threw it before they said it. It's all good.
He takes a couple of boosts right here, decides not to go off the jump, but everyone gets hit by the lightning.
Yow. Randy, who placed, what did he place last match? Was it
He
first?
placed first.
Oh, interesting.
Or actually,
No, he
I
didn't.
believe they were tied.
But regardless, he's sitting in fourth. That's not a good spot to be in this 4-player race. Callie is still leading. We have Ben, the underdog of the story, in second. And Justin just gets hit.
Looks like he wants to stay a little bit further behind. There's a blue shell coming in. Uh-oh. Ben
Callie is
speeds
yelling
ahead.
profanity. She is terrified.
He is inked, but it doesn't matter because
Oh, Callie lets a red shell go, and then she lets another. That's going to set him off, and
Whoa.
she still takes second. Ben, the underdog of the story, is in first place.
if you saw that right there.
Yeah.
So coming
Describe it to me.
coming around the last turn, Ben manages to go in front of Callie after her getting hit by the blue shell. And so he only had 1 banana to hold on to behind him.
Jeez.
Callie had 2 red shells. She used one, it hit the banana, destroyed it. He was a sitting duck. But somehow he went over the ramp. Red shell might have lost its tracking.
I believe it hit. Did that second red shell hit you?
Oh, no, it somehow flew past me.
It flew right by you. Oh my
It went straight
God.
by him. He zoomed in first.
I don't know how it worked out.
Again,
Took the top spot in
it's
this round.
it's an underdog story, and I am very surprised. But yeah, that's going to put Callie in second, and that's not a good spot for our.
Second is just as bad as third and fourth here.
It
There
really is.
will be no second place winner.
That's right.
There are second place losers, third place losers, and fourth place losers.
As the great Ricky Bobby once said, if you ain't first, you're last.
Wise words. And
Wise
it looks
words.
like we have Rainbow Road from N64 version.
Oh, the classic. Wow. Oh, wow. We're having some disagreement here on the track. Callie says this is the worst one. Ben says it's the best. And that is interesting. Yet, Callie's in first, and Ben is dropping
last.
down in places there. So this is very interesting to see if he has any underdog.
Trying to avoid that chain chomp there.
Right.
Bouncing around on the course.
We got Randy in third. Randy and Justin pretty close.
And once again, this seems to be a theme in every round that we've had. or in every bracket that we've had actually, is that this is also, in addition to Big Blue and Wario Mountain, a single race.
Gotcha.
So there are no laps to here. One thing that people have always said about, or I've heard some complaints about this Rainbow Road being too short.
Oh, is it?
And so that you really have to be on top of everything when you play this one, because you can very easily fall behind in the 4th, in the 5th, in the 6th. As Callie is being shown right here.
Oh, no.
She got hit by a couple of red shells, dropped down the 3rd. Justin and Ben took 1st and 2nd, and it looks like Ben, woo!
Oh, no. Callie's in 4th. This is unlike Callie, Joey.
And it looks like Ben is looking to be in very good shape here. He's coming around the final stretch, and he will take it. The red shell doesn't matter because
Wow. Ben, the late bloomer, the underdog,
dusts
Holy
himself
God.
off.
And I am unsure of what other places we have here because we keep cutting out of it.
Every single person here cannot believe what they just saw, what they just experienced.
Describe it to me, Joey. What exactly just happened?
Throwing it up, man.
So we had Callie in 1st, maybe until 2/3 of the way. She dropped down the 3rd, I believe, after getting hit by a couple of shells, which is not too bad. But then after that, she just kept getting bombarded by more red shells and more bananas. While Ben stayed in 1st, he wrestled with Justin a little bit. You know, they butted heads with the banana a couple times, and he was able to secure 1st place.
Oh, my God. You know, this is really interesting. Kylie looks a little upset there on the right. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean,
Not a good look for her.
this is not good. Wow.
All right,
I believe
Day of my life.
I
like
believe
we
we're
have-
starting off.
7 races.
Which race is this? Is this going to be?
Electrodrome.
this is the Electrodome, the disco-themed
Oh, I like
course,
disco.
which is actually, this is one of my favorite courses.
Oh, fun.
You know, it's a little bit difficult. There's a lot of stairs, a lot of bumps along the way. There are a couple different paths that they can take.
Oh no! a lot
But
of smack.
aesthetically, I feel like this is one of the most satisfying courses, to be honest. So, even though we may see some disagreements, we get some cool music out of it.
Heck yeah, I'm into it. Now, explain to me where are we at right now? Is Ben in 1st place?
No, we got Cal. Oh, actually, yeah, he.
I'm sorry, of the total amount of races we've had so far. This is number 3 or 4. Is this the last race?
This is the 3rd race.
This is what I thought.
So
Okay.
Ben is in. He knows his own value. He knows his own point values himself. He is in 1st place by a healthy margin by about 10
gosh.
points. He's still in 1st. He's got 4 bananas
Oh God,
protecting him.
he was flexing them.
Callie
passing
in
Callie.
2nd, who has a red shell. She could
She could sneak a shell.
She
Yeah,
could sneak
yeah,
a
yeah.
shell in between the bananas.
That's
but
gonna be a
I don't
factor
think
of
she
luck,
wants
yeah.
to risk it.
I see. Otherwise, we got Randy and Justin here fighting for 3rd.
Okay, it looks like Callie and Ben decided to part ways. Callie with the pink side, Ben with the green. So they won't knock into each other quite yet until the final jump around this lap.
Okay.
Let's see if Callie decides to use that red shell anytime soon, though. Justin is actually taking the green side. He is closing in on both Randy and Ben. And it looks like Callie sped ahead into 1st place.
Not so long. Oh, and she is back in 1st.
Can't believe you right now. You're behind me.
There's some disagreement here.
There's some disagreements about who hit whom.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
everyone gets hit here once again by a lightning bolt. CPU trying to keep it even. Trying to keep it fair.
I, for one, hate lightning
All right,
bolts.
Callie decides to go pink side once again. Ben decides to follow her, hoping that he will get some kind of weapon, but he gets a coin, unfortunately. He has one more chance to get a weapon.
Oh,
He gets hit by a red
and-
shell.
No, it's a double whammy for Ben, setting him in 4th.
Looks like Randy is the last hope.
Pretty good for still
3
finding
green
still,
shells,
Jay.
but Callie is far enough ahead to take 1st. Justin and Randy might have to battle for it here. Randy with a few mushrooms, but he overcompensates on that final turn, crashes into a wall, and gets 3rd place.
Still one race. So
This is
Ben says there's still one race, and gosh darn it, he is absolutely correct. Wow, we have a fairly diverse board here, Joey.
I know.
Wow, as the Mario Kart way, things are changing directions. We had our underdog get crushed in this last race.
Baby Park. Baby Park.
Callie got first, as expected.
So the final track is the one that's going to decide it right here.
The final shebang.
Looks like they're cheering for Baby Park, but
I'm actually lost. What is it?
Callie,
Oh no.
He's the only heavy. He can't do
he
it.
got all 4 of them got Rainbow Road. Looks like
Describe it to me.
not just any Rainbow Road, the Super Nintendo Rainbow Road.
Okay.
Unlike the Wii U version, it is completely flat.
Oh.
There are tons of thwomps everywhere.
Ben had yelled, "I'm screwed," or something along the lines of that. Explain to me why Ben is going to have a hard time on this map.
So he is the only heavyweight within this group, which means that he's going to have to be a lot more careful taking these turns.
I see.
Just right here, he almost fell off. He didn't, but Callie actually skipped.
Oh, a lot of smack talking going on in this last race.
All right, you can see Ben is being a little bit more cautious. He's not drifting too much. He's actually taking turns straight, without drifting. See, as you can see, he slows down a little bit. And even though drifting is ideal.
Yes.
He's still in third. Which is, I believe, out of the 4 here, that is second.
So it looks like Ben and Callie still butting heads here. Callie is not too far away from Ben. Ben closing in. He's got red shell. He lets it go. Callie blocks it with the green shell.
Ooh, Ben, he is being really cautious on those turns.
Justin is bobbing his head as if he's having a bad time because 8th place is not first, Joey.
Wow, nice. Ben actually, that sequence of events right here, Ben taking that shortcut using his boost to get into or get a little bit closer to Callie.
Yeah.
At the same time, Callie getting hit by the blue shell, which on the way to her knocked Ben off as well.
Oh gosh.
So
This is the most nervous I've ever been.
Callie says this is the most nervous she's ever
And I
been.
have anxiety.
Well, I'm not going to lie here, Joey. I'm a little nervous myself because, oh my God! This is, and oh, she almost teeters off, but she does not.
Looks like Ben taking that turn a little bit more adventurously here, and he's gonna go through the center.
Oh.
Take that shortcut.
Doesn't matter
But
because Callie takes first place. Ben's going to follow with second as the underdog
Let's
of the
see if
story.
that's enough,
No,
though.
you did not get second.
I did.
Fuck! No!
Oh, but I did.
So Callie wasn't. Callie thought she got.
Does it mean this boy won by 1 point?
No.
This sounds like
No.
Going
an
to
enormous
murder you.
upset.
Get out of here, Joey.
Ben clutching his necklace.
Justin leaves quickly.
Mr. Ben Jenga.
Wow. Now, Joey, I'm a little flustered in the heat of this crazy energy that's billowing around the room. It's
man.
flooding up. I'm hot. I am confused. Explain to me what happened, Joey.
Looks like Ben won.
Ben, the underdog of this tournament. Holy guacamole. That is truly unexpected. Now we have here our winner. Congratulations, Ben.
Thank you very much. Oh, please.
You put that on top of your.
You get to wear the winner's crown. How does that feel, Ben?
It feels like I'm wearing a wonderful crown made out of plastic and dreams.
Gosh, and your shades really match the crown
they're something.
well. They're something indeed. Well, congratulations, Ben.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Callie, how you holding up over there? The expected winner, the queen in the room, somewhat got dethroned. How are you feeling? Second is not that bad though.
This is the worst day of my life.
I had a good time.
So Ben, let's talk to you first about your races here.
Okay.
During the first bracket, you had it was very close between you and Gage.
It really was. Right up until the end, it was an interesting time. I started off my first race finishing in like 10th.
Oh,
And,
ouch.
Yeah, it was real rough, and I somehow managed to get it all together and come back, and yeah.
And I know you were racing as Wario. Did you feel that had any impact on your placement at all?
I feel like Wario is the chosen son of everyone, and he should be in all of our hearts, the one that we all care about the most. Wario, he's great. I like him a lot.
Are you wearing 2 pairs of glasses here?
You tell me.
Oh! The true colors of the winner of our in-office tournament. There it is again. We're coming right back to the bracket there. Ben, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Callie, I'm sorry. You have any other last words?
No, I just want to say I want to be nice and good.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry
Yeah,
for
it's okay.
interrupting.
Please
Yeah.
continue. Yeah, it's all
Congratulations. Callie, how are you doing? I mean, we'll probably do this again, whether it be live or not, but don't look at me. So I hope you don't take any of this out on me, Callie. You played very strongly, and I applaud your competitive smack talking here in the studio.
This is all I have in this world.
Oh boy.
No, I'm fine. It's fine.
'Kay.
I'm glad that we had a healthy, good race.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Because
Like
it
all in
was
all,
really boring, the first one, where I was just kind of like in front.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was much more exciting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Being in
It's a real
first
good time.
is never interesting, I feel.
Oh, no, but it is.
Nothing
feels
but you
good,
in the open road, clutching onto a banana behind you,
Yeah.
thinking about life, everything that
But
could happen.
now I don't know what to do with my life. So I got to get good at
You
a
still
different
got to
game.
get good and
Yeah.
come back,
Yeah.
and I will gladly pass off this crown whenever you beat me again.
Oh,
Okay.
Listen to that.
That was very
Good
I-
sportsmanlike.
I like that a lot.
I cannot see that happening if this was switched.
Oh,
Oh, is that so? That's possible. Or if Randy or Justin was up
Yeah,
here,
I'm kind
because
of an asshole.
Randy and Justin, to be honest, they would scare me in first place. I wonder what with that power, what they would actually do. But
Yeah, I feel like I'm really glad that neither of them beat me because then I would definitely be fired.
oh wow,
So I would just yell a lot. I can't yell at Ben though. I've known Ben forever.
it's true.
And you know what? It again is a well-deserved, the underdog of the story, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Jonka. Well, that's gonna do it for this in-office tournament. I had a great time, and I hope you had a great time watching. Thank you, guys. Thank you again, Ben and Callie. Callie and Nick Margarita putting this on, and in the back, Richard Lee and John Luke Sepke put a lot of time and effort. Joey, thank you so much for co-hosting. I'm so sorry you did not get to play this time.
It is okay because I'm just glad I was able to experience it from this side. You know, give my input and watch as the number 1 seed was taken down
Yeah, by a point.
It was by a point.
by 1 point.
This is very true.
And the smack talk arises once again.
It was a big point though.
Well, you two will have to save it for next time. Thank you guys again for watching, and that's going to do it for us. Take care and fly into the weekend.